Hello everyone, and many blessings. My name is Ashley and welcome to Worth the Read, where we talk about books that are worth spending your precious time reading. This video is about my January wrap up. I read 3 books this month. 3 is a good reading month for me. I try to average at least 4 books, a book a week, but I got busy at work and only ended up with 3. So let's get right into it. The first book I read this month is The Call by P.O Guilin. This is a horror book. I read this before. It was a reread for me. I enjoyed it the first time that I decided to read it again this month. This book follows a girl named Nessa who lives in Ireland. Now, Ireland's cut off from the rest of the world. Nobody can get in and nobody can get out. And the teenagers and children in this world are sent to boarding schools where they can train to survive the call. Now, the call is when children are, I guess you could say, kidnapped. It's kind of like Every Heart's a Doorway, where children go into places and find different worlds. But this world you don't want to go to. Nobody wants to go to it. Even your worst enemy, you would not send them there, because it's a place where fairies live, and they refer to, the fairies are called the Sheila. And the call is 3 minutes in the human world. So in our world it would be 3 minutes. And the world where the Sheila live, which is the Great Lands, is like 24 hours. You have to survive in this world. The purpose of you being called to the Great Lands is for the Sheila to try to kill you. So everything in this world is trying to kill you. The oxygen isn't good. The water you can't trust. The plants can probably kill you. And then you're running from these fairies that are specifically trying to hunt you down just to kill you. Now, you can get deep into this book. It's a lot of references to me of how, because the Great Lands were the original place from what it seems, and then the people of Ireland kind of took over, which forced the fairies to create their own different world, which is kind of similar to, you know, real world and how people like just to take over things. So they're punished. For that reason, they are being punished by kidnapping the teenagers and children that live in Ireland. This is a horror book. I love horror books. This book was great. It was very entertaining. Our main character, Nessa, has a disability, and everybody writes her off because of this disability, that she will never survive her call. And it's a really book about triumph and not allowing your disability to control your life. So if you like that and you like scary things, I recommend this, The Call. Great book. I'm glad I reread it. I read this in October and I read it again in January. That's how good it was. It was worth the time reading it again. So that's my first book this month. The second book I read this month is the sequel in the Wayward Children series, which starts with Every Heart's a Doorway by Seanan McGuire, and that's Down Among the Sticks and Bones by Seanan McGuire. This is a fantasy book. This is a great, short, quick read, about 180 pages. This book is about Jack and Jill. They are girls, and they live in a family that really doesn't want them. Their mother and father never really wanted children, and they decided to have them. And then the mom, they wanted a boy and a girl, or the dad wanted boys. So the mom forces one of the twins to be girly, who really doesn't want to be girly, and the dad forces the other twin to be a tomboy, and they really don't give them a choice in this life that they live. Their grandmother comes to basically make sure they're okay and watch them, because she realizes their parents are absolutely worthless, and she ends up being forced to leave by the parents, and then their whole world changes upside down. They find their doorway and they go into another world where they're trying to survive and learn, and then the true personalities of the girls starts to flourish and develop in the world that they wander into. This is a great book. It's an excellent book. It's a lot of diversity as far as relationships. There's a lesbian relationship in this book. The relationships between parents and children. The relationships between siblings You know, siblings don't always have to like each other, but at the end of the day, they're family. So I really enjoyed this book. I recommend it to anybody who enjoyed Every Heart's a Doorway and was considering, you know, reading the sequel. Read the sequel. The third book has come out, is June the 9th, I think it was released. So, and that's Beneath the Sugar Sky, and I plan on reading that next. But the second one was excellent. I was hoping that it was, because sometimes, you know, books, sequels can just be a waste of time, but this one wasn't. So Every Heart's a Doorway, and now Down Among the Sticks and Bones, second book. Great books. My last book in my January wrap up is Nevermoor by Jessica Townsend. I did a complete review on this book, and I'll link it down below. This is a middle grade fantasy novel about a girl named Morgan Crow who is considered a cursed child. So anything that happens in her town that's bad, she's to blame, and she's selected to become a part of a secret society of spies. Like I said, I have a full review if you want to hear it, and then I'll link it down in the description box. I enjoyed this book. A lot of people compared this book to Harry Potter. I don't think it's fair to the book. It gives you too much expectation, I think, when you compare books to Harry Potter. But it was a good book. I gave it about 3.5 stars, and that's pretty good average for me. So if you're looking for a good fantasy book to read, if you like middle grade novels, if you're looking for a book for your children to read, this is I would suggest this. This is a good book. And that was my January wrap up. I had a good to excellent reading month because all the books I read were pretty good to excellent. The Call was an excellent book. So if you like my videos, if you want to see more, let me know. Comment, rate, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. And you know, I want to say that I'm recording this on Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm in Philly. If you didn't know, if you're in Philly, say what's up. So I want to give a quick shout out to the Eagles. Go Eagles. Hopefully we win. Hopefully we win. And then they shut schools down so we can celebrate, so I don't have to go to work. But if we don't, I'm not even going to speak that. We're going to win. Go Eagles. Bye, guys. And that was my January wrap up. I had a good to excellent reading month because all the books I read were pretty good to excellent. The Call was an excellent book. So if you like my videos, if you want to see more, let me know. Comment, rate, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. And you know, I want to say that I'm recording this on Super Bowl Sunday, and I'm in Philly. If you didn't know, if you're in Philly, say what's up. So I want to give a quick shout out to the Eagles. Go Eagles. Hopefully we win. Hopefully we win. And then they shut schools down so we can celebrate, so I don't have to go to work. But if we don't, I'm not even going to speak that. We're going to win. Go Eagles. Bye, guys.